On today's video, we're talking about asset protection. Now, asset protection is absolutely critical if you're a business owner or you're thinking about being in business. And it is the number one thing that I see a lot of business owners do wrong all the time. Because they've gone into business, they've thought about making money, but they never thought about how to protect their personal assets should something go wrong. And I've seen business owners lose their life's work because they didn't structure themselves properly. So, if you're in business, you need to work with your accountants and lawyers and your advisors to make sure you structure your affairs in the right way. So should something go wrong with your business, the people that have lent you money can't go after your personal assets. So all asset protection is really having the right structures, the right vehicles, legally speaking, to protect your assets from someone else putting their hands on them. So why is asset protection so important? Well, number one, it protects your assets legally from someone making a claim against them for money you may have borrowed in another business vehicle, okay? So number one is protecting your personal assets and your life's hard work. The second reason asset protection is so important is that often what happens is when people go to a bank, the bank takes all their assets and only lends them a certain percentage of that. Whereas had the person divided up their assets in the right way and done their asset protection the right way, you could actually use more lenders and get more money than what a bank would give you in conjunction with using the bank. And this is something I do with my clients, where we make sure we've given the right amount of security to each lender, including the bank, right, to maximize their borrowing potential. Versus what most people do, which is they just go to the bank, they give them all their security, the bank takes a blanket umbrella over everything, and they only get a finite amount of money from the bank, when in reality, they could have borrowed a lot more money. So how is asset protection actually achieved? Well, it's advice from an accountant, it's from a lawyer, it's from business advisors. And what they do is they look at your structures and what you need to do to protect your assets. Now, this might include using family trusts. It might include putting things under your wife's name. It might include using your SMSF. It might be using more sophisticated company structures and other vehicle structures to protect you. But really, it's about looking at what your requirements are and creating a tailored solution for you. So if you are planning on being in business or you are in business, please make sure you've done your asset protection, because you don't want to lose everything because you've exposed yourself. And really, asset protection is a bit like chess. And you know, if in chess you don't make the right moves to cover each piece and you leave yourself exposed, you can lose the king very easily. Well, it's the same thing with asset protection. You don't want to lose your king, you don't want to lose your queen, you want to make sure everything's lined up so everything is protected.